But I am getting that some of those things seemingly so good were actually sent their way to distract them. It could be quite literally, it's like something happening in the family that, oh, seems a blessing, but I'm not saying, let's see, so it's tricky, but I'm just seeing there might have been some new beginning in their life that literally happened with the only purpose to distract them from their bigger spiritual mission. Hey Scorpios, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing your video for whenever you discover this, but I'm recording this in December, right around Venus opposition Uranus aspect. So Venus is in Scorpio right now at about 19 or 20 degrees, opposing Uranus at 19 degrees. So watch this, of course, as always, if you have Scorpio placement, Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And this is the aspect that we have happening right now astrologically that's going to give a lot of us unexpected changes when it comes to love life. Expect the unexpected is the best way, I would say, to describe this energy. So let's see what's going to happen, because this is the energy that you guys are going to be feeling in December, of course. But I feel like something that we start now, you know, it's not just in December that we that we are going to see sort of like the fruits of whatever the events are unfolding right now. And it could be many different things. You could hear from someone unexpectedly. You could meet some person who could like rock your world, quite literally. There could be unexpected change of mind, a shift of dynamic, and especially those of you guys who have planets from anywhere 15 to, I want to say, maybe like 22, 23 degrees of Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius or Aquarius could feel just, you know, there's things happening in your life right now beyond, you know, like something you don't expect, something you don't see coming could be taking place. Anyway, give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and let's go. So we have Lizard Spirit, we have Flamingo Spirit, we have Armadillo Spirit, and oh yeah, just forgot to mention, there are still some spots available for private readings. So if you need a private reading, link is going to be down below. Again, a reminder, a public service statement. I do not have any other accounts except this YouTube and my Etsy shop. So there's no TikToks, there's no Instagrams. There is another YouTube channel that I have, but it's not currently very active. I will announce when I'm going to start posting there. So this YouTube, and the only place for private readings is Etsy shop, links down below. Also, very quick reminder that January 7th is going to be our Scorpio special webinar, super detailed webinar for the year 2024, where we're going to go over some of the most important energies for Scorpio. Is going to be very, very in-depth webinar that's going to also take into consideration the specifics of your chart. We will also peek into 2025 because, guys, you know, it's not enough to look in 2024 when we have a year like 2025 coming. There's going to be once-in-a-lifetime transits once again in 2025 and in 2024 as well. And I believe that we do need to kind of look at everything in conjunction to make sense of what's coming, kind of thing. So make sure you sign up. January 7, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time via Zoom is when it's going to be taking place. You guys will be able to interact with me, something that's normally, you know, it's not available. And there are two ways to register for webinar. One is to register for webinar plus also receive 10 to 15 minutes reading from me. Where I'm gonna mention some of the most important transits for you guys for the year 2024. And another way to register is also to receive full 2024 reading from me and webinar ticket, where basically in the year 2024 private reading, I'm gonna go through over all the most important transits for 2024 for you, specifically based on your chart, plus your secondary progressions, plus also solar and Venus returns, and of course Tarot and Oracle as always. Anyway, yeah, links, it's still available, links to register down below. Anyway, you guys, let's go. So we have here interesting cards, a lot of I want to say lizard, armadillo, they are all very cold, what do you call them, cold-blooded animals. What do you call them, reptiles? Reptilians. So we have here eagle spirit at the bottom. Spirit has your back, learn from the past. All right, interesting energies here. So what I feel like right now is a good time for you as lizard spirit especially to think about yourself. Think for yourself, think about yourself. And I'm getting that you are in the transition period. Well, quite obviously, right, we are going to be having solstice. I think I'm going to post this on a solstice day. So there's this in-between time period. There is a lot of new energies that are going to be about to start emerging for you. I do feel like you need to take a leap of faith, perhaps, you know, just like doing the best for yourself. The abundant universe will provide if you are going to be fearless and bold, like quite literally, don't even need to interpret these cards. I do feel like this is the time for you, once again, if you haven't started doing this yet, it is the time for you to start prioritizing yourself. Because once again, you could invest so much in other people, but you do not know, whether it's going to quite literally pay off or not. And now is the time to invest in yourself. You want to start that project. You want to, like whatever you want to do for yourself, as long as you put yourself first, this is, I feel like at this moment, this is the right path, basically. And what I'm also feeling like for a lot of you, if you already started doing this, if you started putting yourself first, prioritizing yourself, you might have started shift of your dynamics with other people. Like I personally started doing this already a few months back, and it was just crazy. I started hearing from all of my exes, people I've never heard from, like for, I don't know for how many months, how many years, but I know why. It's not surprising, because once again, every time you put yourself first, everyone is magnetic. Everyone wants to be a part of that. So I feel like for you, this is the time to really, maybe even set healthy boundaries with other people. If you don't like how some people approach you, if you don't feel like it's okay, maybe you messaged somebody like a year ago and they took a year to respond. I mean, great, you responded now, but like, yeah, basically, I'm just getting like it's good for you to set healthy boundaries right now. I do feel like you've given others and you've invested into maybe someone or something as much as you could, and now is the time to put yourself first. Do be gentle though, don't be rude to anyone. You don't know where this is gonna take you. Be loyal to what you love. Let also people around you prove their loyalty. If somebody needs to show something to you, if somebody needs to prove their love to you, let them do it. Quite literally, don't interfere into this process. You don't have to like reward very, very tiny, how do you say this? Like it's, when we have a victory over something, usually there's a competition, a race, and the best win. We don't give participation awards just because someone showed up once or someone just did a tiny movement forward towards you. It doesn't mean that we have to right away give out the trophy. Let them earn you is what I'm hearing. Let them prove themselves to you. I don't know. It's very specific maybe for someone. Let's see what else. Also, take some rest. We have here, I'm hearing take some rest. Maybe you don't need to go, if you feel like something is off, you might have some disturbances in your day-to-day environment. Maybe like neighbors are doing repairs or like drilling on the roof or something. Take some time to just do something nice for yourself. If this is meant to last, I feel like this person will really go out of their way to show you that they care. Something like this. I don't know. It's an unusual message. Let's see. Also see what they give you for Christmas and then decide. I'm kidding. All right, now let's go into your connection spread. Wow, today I feel like we might be more on time. So lately my reading's like 40 minutes and I'm like, what am I doing? First row is you, second row is your person. Ooh, we have here the Emperor. We also have here the King of Cups, Aries, Pisces energy. We have the Page of Cups. We have the World card. We have the Devil card. And we have one more. And we have the Queen of Swords. Second row is going to be a person you're connecting with. Knight of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. I'm hearing word MVP. I don't know what it means. Eight of Pentacles. We have the Five of Swords. We have the Page of Pentacles. And we have two cards want to come out. The Moon and the Strength card. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Ten of Pentacles. There is someone who dreams of the future with you. They are wondering what can they do to build it, to make this dream a reality. They want to disconnect from past sadness, sorrows, and pain, and basically have this happy outcome, I want to say, with you. Now, what I'm seeing here is that you're in this position where you're not even so active necessarily about your love life. Let me explain what I mean. I feel like the only card really kind of pertaining to you, well, two cards really, is the World and the Queen of Swords. And the way I do my readings, it's always different. Sometimes I pay attention to feminine versus masculine energy, and I see which one you are more, like which one represents you more. Here, I feel like you're represented by feminine energies here in this deck. Which is this World card and Queen of Swords. Again, I do my readings, it depends how, it always, depends on the situation. Today I feel it this way. What I'm feeling is that you are not doing much, you are observing. With the Queen of Swords, you have your sword up, pretty much. You are not gonna tolerate any nonsense. I'm here. Oh my God, Scorpios, what's happening? You're saying, I'm not gonna tolerate any nonsense. It's almost like, when it's holidays, right? New Year's Eve is upon us, and you are like, yes, this year was complete shit. I mean, probably not for all of you, but some of you do feel like 2023, let me just forget it ever happened. This is the energy. For some of you, only for some of you. I don't feel like it's for all of you. Because I do think that in 2023, there were some good things. For most people, at least something was good. But I feel like you are in this energy where, you know what? Like, it's, how sometimes, at least in my experience, when you are trying to make something not as bad as it is, you're like, maybe it's not so bad, maybe it's not so bad, maybe it's going to get better at some point. That tends to hurt more. I feel like then when sometimes you're like, like I've gotten to this point, I think actually in December, when I'm like, no, this year was shit, that's it. I'm moving on. And you know what? It was such a tremendous sign of relief when I no longer tried to negotiate with myself if it was bad or good, what was bad, what was good, what was less. I just said, what? It sucks. Yeah, this is it. And I'm moving on, see you, kind of like signing off for this year. I had a trip, like, again, it's a personal, you might have different experiences, obviously, but for me, there was a tremendous sense of relief when I just was like, this is it, cutting my losses, this is it, whatever it was, I don't even have to analyze right now. Maybe someday when I'm ready, I'm going to go over this and analyze, but right now, you know what, I'm going to put myself first, and I'm going to prioritize myself and all these different things I want to do for myself, and I trust and I believe that good things are possible for me, and this is it. This is where I'm going with all of this. So I do feel like with the Queen of Swords here, with the World, whatever your experience is, obviously it doesn't have to match what I'm describing, but it is something like, let me just focus, and whatever it is, even if you want to just rest, or if you want to focus on work, whatever it is, you're just like, let's just be done with it, and let's just move on. Basically, you are in this energy of not even moving on, but like, I feel like you already moved on, and now you're just like, let's not even look in that direction. This is where I feel like your energy is. And I feel like you have quite a few people who are interested in you now, who are trying to come in, and some of them try to seduce you in some kind of way. Some of them are kind of immature in the way they express themselves to you. And I feel like you're not really bothered by anything. You're just sort of looking, watching. You know for yourself that you're not going to accept any nonsense. And this is basically your side of the story. You're just watching what they do. But they are all over you. There's different people who are watching you, who are trying to approach you. It's almost like, if you're going to approach me, you're going to approach me correctly. I feel like you have invested in the past a lot in various dynamics, connections. You were understanding, you were loving, you were patient. All the different things you can think of, you were doing that. It did not necessarily yield any positive results. And now you're just like, I'm not going to be doing anything. If you are the one, you better prove it, type of thing. It's almost like I had this actually moment today. I was like doing some just holiday shopping and stuff. Needed a break and to go to just a mall to how they decorate everything for Christmas. It's nice. I needed a moment. Otherwise I felt like I was losing my mind. And it actually worked, spending some time in nice, energy of Christmas decorations. I had this moment where I was like, if something's truly meant for me, it's going to be, like, it's not going to get away from me. Like, it's going to go out of their way to prove itself to me. Kind of like, you cannot force someone to be the one, right? It's like they are either the one or they are not. I don't know why, but movie reference that comes to mind is, you know how in the Matrix, right, Morpheus and Neo, right, the original soulmates, Morpheus was searching for Neo, and I'm sure he had so many heartbreaks as well in his own way, not romantic obviously, but you know, in his own way, for his own purpose, right? There were so many people who would come close, and he wanted to believe that this could be the one, this could be the one, this could be the one. No, like you cannot force it. You can give someone all the hints, all the tools, all the support, and if they just, could be limiting belief, but like if you have specific vision what you want for yourself, and this person is just not meant to be that for you, it's not gonna work, right? While if the person is the one, it's like they are going to be that, and you're not going to have to question whether they are or they aren't, right? So it's like when Morpheus was searching for Neo, I'm sure he had his fair share of disappointments too, but eventually Neo did, show that yes, I am the one, like when it seemed impossible. So I'm almost getting like, if someone really is meant to be in your life, it's not going to be just like a lazy text 25 years later, hey, HYD, what's the guys these days do sometimes? HYD, sup, what's up? No, it is gonna be, they better fly to the 32nd floor or whatever on a helicopter, and like leave you a love message or something and change the world for you. Like back, I don't know if that's back in the day or it's my imagination, but imagine you love somebody so much, you're gonna change the world for them. You're gonna make the impossible possible. You're gonna, move heaven and earth. You're gonna invent time traveling before some stupid events even happened. Imagine that's love, in my opinion. I don't know, maybe probably my INFP, Myers-Briggs here, stretches far beyond imagination. But imagine you love someone so much. It's not just what is this, like tiny, like bare minimum something. But imagine you love someone so much, you change the entire world just so this person lives in a better world for you. That's love, in my opinion. And of course, maybe I'm going too far with this, but I feel like if something is meant to be in your life, someone's meant to be in your life, they will prove it. And I feel like for you, this is where maybe the peace comes, because I do feel like maybe your heart has been also through a lot of heaviness lately. It's been heavy energy. A lot of people I know have been feeling a lot of very, very heavy energies. I'm just feeling that, the reason why I think partially some of the energies are heavy, in my opinion, is because with South Node in Libra, we are meant to let go of connections that are not meant for us. And a lot of people are resisting this process, quite honestly. Even with the initial ingress of South Node in Libra in the end of July, which was a very difficult energy for the world, when that South Node ingressed in the sign of Libra, immediately squared Pluto, it was almost like this heaviness of like, I know I'm meant to let go of this, but there's power struggle, there's fears. It's almost like, what will my family say? What will my friends say? How will my social status be affected? There could be many things like this. So I feel like the reason, partially, one of many reasons at least, why the energy feels so heavy is because for a lot of people, they know that they're meant to let go of things, but they are not doing this. And it basically creates repercussions for everything else, where we are trying to hold on for something not meant for us. We're holding the world back also in our own way from its evolution, and it basically creates more negativity, I feel like, in the world. Whereas if we were just to let go, and embrace our own individual paths, we could, again, my opinion, we could accelerate so many more positive shifts in humanity, even from that viewpoint. And I feel like, that's I think a good place to be is when you just understand if this is meant for you, nothing will take it away. No one will come between you and this person will prove themselves to you. But if not, you trying to almost like, when we are desperate, let's just say the world is desperate, for some kind of savior to come in and save us all. And if you're so desperate, you're going to be like rewarding every bare minimum signs of that person, let's just say. Versus truly, if the person is meant to be the one, it's not going to be questionable. It's going to be like, there's no doubt, right? I don't know, I'm kind of crazy today with my examples. You know how my references go. Like sometimes they're on point, sometimes they're a bit off, sometimes they are a little too much. But you know what I'm trying to say? Basically, the idea is, if they are the one, whoever you think of, they're going to prove themselves to you, because I feel like you've given a lot to this person. You've given so much support, so many signs. You tried to lead them in the right direction. You've invested a lot in them, like spiritually, and things you might have done for them. You might have taken so many risks for them. And I don't feel like when you were doing that for them necessarily, I don't feel like they have even earned it yet. A lot of it was given like on credit. It hasn't even been paid back yet. Forget about, anything further. But Knight of Pentacles, this person understands that they have to do something before it's too late. But with the Five of Pentacles, let me clarify Five of Pentacles actually. King of Pentacles. This person might have attachments to their status. They have certain status, they have a certain status quo, certain life they're used to. But I feel like, what they don't understand is that no matter how hard they're going to try to cling to that comfort, and no matter how hard they're trying to keep, everything may be so good on paper, while in reality there's a lot of it is so fake, behind the pretty picture. And they don't understand that the time has come for everything to shift, and no matter how, the more they're going to try to hold on to it, it's like I'm seeing, for whatever reason, the image of a quicksand. It's like there's no way to make it work. I don't know what it means. Page of Pentacles, this person is on the crossroads, and they understand who they could be, but I feel like they are not that person yet. Again, don't know what this means. They see who they could be, but they are not this person yet. We have here Hierophants with the Knight of Cups. There is somebody here who loves you, who wants to be with you. But with Seven of Swords, the High Priestess, why there are so many secrets? Why there are so much, I'm feeling like so many lies even. And with Justice to the Fool, there needs to be a karmic reset almost of some kind, with the Fool card to start fresh. Six of Cups to the Hanged Man. Some situations are beyond repair. Also don't know what it means. Seven of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. You know what I'm hearing? Madonna song Jump, I think it's called. Something like, what was the lyric? Google the lyric, because I just saw a video in my mind, and the lyric. There's only so much one can do in one place. The more that I wait, the more time that I waste. So yeah, something like that goes, I think. Because once again, it's like there's too late for something, and the more they wait on something, it just becomes impossible. Like there is some kind of battle that they are just meant to lose. Page of Wands to the Four of Swords. Meanwhile, you are making peace with that, because maybe it's true, your part of that story is over. I mean, if you've done everything you could, truly, and it's almost like, again, you cannot wake somebody up before they are ready. It reminds me of, if you resonate with collective evolution on this planet, right? If you think about humanity, if you do believe like in, different other intelligence systems overseeing us, they've given a lot, right, for humanity. Ascended masters, various beings, spiritual systems. But and people take some of that. You cannot say that it doesn't work. But at the same time, you cannot force people to wake up or to have an awakening. Most of you who had your own spiritual awakening, you know this. It's never been a forced experience necessarily. It's been maybe, there were painful experiences that happened when you had no choice, but you had to sort of start seeing things in a different way. But again, just because someone, for example, really wants you to spiritually awaken never works. Like for those of you who maybe tried with your parents or with your friends, and it just either works or not. It's an individual journey very often. And I'm just getting with this person, I feel like you've given so much, and you can be happy somewhere else, is what I keep hearing lately in your readings. Because you can only be with them if there is a very serious shift, I feel like, taking place. If you want to be, you can be with them in any case scenario, but I feel like the vision that you have for yourself, the happiness, pursuing your purpose, that kind of really not just living life in some way where you're totally disconnected and just it's every day the same type of thing, but really living life the way you were meant to live your life with this person. It's like they are not there yet. Will they be? I don't know. 7 of Cups, you have options. That's important for you to know. 5 of Wands, there is lately a lot of talk about you. I don't know what it is. And someone cannot understand why do they feel like they no longer belong somewhere, no matter how much is thrown their way. I feel like someone is spending time in company of friends and given different, it's almost like there are so many reasons to celebrate, but you know, when you feel that it's just, no, something is wrong, I don't belong here, it's because they were meant to pass all of that, like they were meant to leave that behind a long time ago. But I feel like this person kept planning and planning and planning, and their patience or their slow movement ended up for them, because they didn't do something fast enough, they ended up trapped. They can come out of this, yes. I feel like, again, you're this person who was guiding them for a long time. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. There could be an unexpected shift of the situation. But I feel like, again, for you, you need to decide what's more important for you at this time. I don't know what it means. 9 of Swords, a lot of you are worried, but there's nothing to, like, honestly, for you individually, there is nothing to worry about, because you can make your entrance in this world and you can accomplish whatever it is you want. You will be backed, I'm hearing, you will be backed by resources. And even if there is challenges, you will still be able to make it through. You will have the victory, even though it does feel like it's a little hard right now. You will have your victory, and luck is on your side. Okay, interesting. Let me pull these cards away. Let's ask, what is this person's energy towards you now? 3 of Swords, they're very heartbroken. They're very heartbroken because they feel that everything that's happened was for nothing. Let me see, why are they heartbroken? 3 of Wands, they see also you moving on. They see you embracing new opportunities. They see that you just realized that finally you did. Finally you realized that I don't have to, like I'm hearing, I don't have to do this. Maybe for a lot of you, the whole idea, once again, you believe that this person was, again, quote unquote, the one for you. But now you're seeing that it's better to cut off this old situation and move forward. Let me see. What does this person think about you now? Yeah, exactly. They see that you are rising with the Sun card. They see that you are rising very fast and you're moving fast, and the sun in your life is yet to rise. Like you are yet to experience the sunrise of your life after maybe a dark time. They also know that you're someone who, with the Hermit card I'm seeing, has magical powers. Maybe you have psychic powers, maybe you have, you're a witch of some sort. And with the 7 of Pentacles, they see that you are very, you know, this is Black Swan, you know, reference in these cards. They see that you're someone who can work through pain, and you're not someone who just wants an easy life. Hold on to a relationship that, you know, outgrown itself 10 years ago already, or just whatever, you know, grasp anything for the sake of simple life. You are someone who truly is a powerful being, you know. Ace of Pentacles. You've earned whatever it is you have. This is like blood, sweat, and tears card. And you know, I feel like you know a lot about destiny, I want to say. King of Cups, this person's heart belongs to you. They think about you all the time. The Hanged Man. But again, can you be with someone who is so... don't get mad at me because I'm blunt in my readings, and also I hear a lot of things, so I'm saying them how I hear them, even though I always try to be diplomatic. But I'm hearing, can you be with somebody so weak? Because you love them, but it's almost like they have to become stronger version of themselves, not so just defeated by life. So, how you say this? This tea is very good. Not just so defeated, conquered. What else? The word? Passive. Passive, yeah, very passive. 10 of Cups. You deserve happiness, Scorpio. And once again, Four of Swords card come in. I feel like you're not going to wait for anyone anymore. You are not actually already. All right. Whew, okay. I'm going to tell you that I knew this card was going to come out. You're not going to believe me, but yeah, I knew this card was going to come out. This and this, another one that I also was thinking was going to come out. Yearning, longing for someone, undesired separation, pining. I feel like they're yearning for you more so. And you feel this energy too, but you are someone, I just feel like you've gone through so much heartache and pain in your life that it's not the first heartbreak of your life. So you know that even though it hurts, you just have to move forward. And you know that as much as you've been hurt before, you can fall in love again. That kind of thing. You know that it's like, it's possible basically. What is this person likely gonna do next? We have the magic of the true druids, caution, secrecy, wary, dreams. This person dreams about you a lot. They're very, very cautious. They're willing to sacrifice for you, just for you to return. Because they see you as the most beautiful being they've ever seen. And they don't want to let go, actually, is what I'm seeing. They see in you letting go, though. It's like, I don't know, for you, it's also, I feel like even though you let go, you're not 100% happy about this. Yeah, I thought this card was actually going to come also first or second. This person wants to show you that they can be the one, whatever this means to you. They really do. They want to rise to where you are spiritually, and they want to hold you on a physical level here. It's like this energy where you both want to hold each other. You both still love each other, I'm thinking. But it's almost like someone needs to go through a major empowerment here. What does this person plan to do when it comes to you? We have here Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. They see that you are moving on. And this person's been manifesting you. So if you suddenly, let's just say, for example, if you started dating someone else, if you let go of them, and then suddenly out of nowhere you started seeing their name once again everywhere, started thinking about them everywhere, it's because this person has been manifesting you. They really want to be with you because they are like, this is destiny, this person is destined for me. But again, show me, what's the blockage here? King of Wands. They have to take some action, the correct action too. They have to take action that is gonna show you are what they choose. Because I feel like there's been moments in this connection where you didn't feel chosen by this person. They might have prioritized other things. Work, it could be other feminine energy, but mostly work. I feel like, you know what it is? It might have looked like on the surface level that they prioritize other feminine energy, especially if it's something from before they met you. Really, they've been prioritizing work because work has been, it's like almost like their escape, their safe zone where, oh, okay, I don't give love to anyone. I'm just working. I'm just busy. It was their like escape. Seven of Cups, this person is very confused. They know that they have to proceed forward, but they don't know how. And with the Devil card, the Four of Swords, the more that they wait, the more obsessed they become. So for some of you, you were wondering like, oh, how come this person is not approaching me? How come this person is not pursuing me? But in reality, the more they were not doing much, the more obsessed they were becoming because they kept thinking about you all the time. And now they see that you're just happy and glowing. And this reminds them that this is exactly the kind of person I always wanted to be with. Exactly, King of Cups to Temperance. They feel like this connection is something from another space. And they see that you have other options. They really don't like it. Eight of Wands, this person is going to keep messaging you. I feel like they're going to message you during holidays. I'm seeing for some of you, they already did. But I don't know if you're satisfied with, I'm hearing, quality of their messages. Let's see what's likely going to happen here. Page of Cups. It's very hard also for this person to express how they feel towards you and what they truly want. They try to make it less than what it really is, but in reality this person wants like to be with you forever, quite literally. Anyway, we'll take this to the extended. We're going to unpack this more. Can the baggage from the past interfere with this? Can the past, also whatever happened in the past, interfere with this? Can this actually happen? What do you need to know? What do you need to do? Link to the extended is going to be down below. You do have really someone who loves you. We'll see. Can they be the one? You know, So link to the exit is going to be down below. Love you all guys so much. Give a big thumbs up. We'll talk soon. Bye.